The next day, Abby was still there, curled up on his worn-out precinct chair. Detective Rico Lopez, son of the legendary Captain Javier Lopez, was reviewing the case file, a tangled web of shady deals and whispers of a ghost-like figure known as the Shadow, another dead end. The press called him weak version of his father, and lately he was starting to believe them. Animal control was called, but Abby had other ideas. She glued herself to Rico's leg, refusing to budge. Defeated, he bundled the tiny sausage-shaped dog into his trench coat. "Oh, all right, pal," he muttered. It was the beginning of the end of his perfectly logical, non-dog-related life. After hours of reading witness statements, he tossed a case photo onto his desk in frustration. It was a blurry shot of a warehouse. Abby, who'd been snoozing, suddenly jumps up, trotted over to the desk, and placed a paw directly on the corner of the photo. Rico scoffed. "Cute trick!" But then he looked closer. In the corner, almost invisible, was a faint, spray-painted symbol. He'd missed it completely. A coincidence, he told himself. A weird, lucky coincidence. But the coincidences kept piling up. During one interrogation, a suspect was stonewalling him. Right when the suspect mentioned his alibi at a specific diner, Abby let out a single sharp yip from her carrier. On that hunch, Rico checked the diner's security footage. The suspect was a liar. The symbol appeared again, etched onto a table. Rico was losing it. He was a man of facts and evidence, like his legendary father. Not some Mickey Mouse detective that listens to hunches from a stray dog. He started talking to her, half joking at first. "All right, Abby, what's next? You gonna point out the killer in a lineup?" She'd just look at him, head cocked, as if she understood every word. He confided in his partner, who suggested a long vacation and maybe a therapist. "You're seeing patterns where there are none, Rico. It's the stress. This case, your dad's legacy. It's all a lot to carry. Maybe Jack was right." Rico thought maybe he was hallucinating. Maybe he was projecting his desperation onto this poor animal. That night, chasing a lead, he found himself in another dark dead-end alley. The same one from the crime scene. The air grew cold. A hulking figure stepped out of the shadows, a glint of steel in his hand. The Shadow. Rico's blood ran cold. He was cornered, his hand flying to his holster, but he was too slow. Suddenly, a furry missile shot out from behind a dumpster. Abby, a blur of brown fur and righteous fury, latched onto the man's ankle. She wasn't just nipping. She was fighting, snarling with a ferocity that defied her size. The attacker roared, shaking his leg, giving Rico the split second he needed. He tackled the man, the clatter of a knife echoing on the wet pavement. Cuffs clicked shut. It was over. Later, back at his apartment, the adrenaline finally faded. Rico looked at Abby, who was peacefully chewing on a toy. She'd saved his life. It wasn't a hallucination. It wasn't stress. He knelt down, looking deep into her eyes. There was an old soul in there, something ancient and wise. She wasn't just a dog. He didn't know what she was, but he knew one thing for sure. His life had just gotten a whole lot weirder, and he wouldn't have it any other way. The mystery of the Shadow was solved, but the mystery of Abby was just beginning. If you enjoyed this Rico and Abby adventure, hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from the precinct's strangest detective duo. Let me know in the comments what you think Abby's secret is. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
I teach you the exact storytelling process I use to create videos just like this. I'll show you step by step how you can do it too. And trust me, it's way easier than you think. This method will give you a clear, simple framework to build incredible videos every single time in any niche. All the details and resources you need to get started are linked in the description below or in the profile bio. Thanks for watching, and like this video and subscribe for more tips.